Have you ever experienced that one moment where time stands still? That moment where you stand in awe at the breathtaking sights which surround and engulf you. These are the monumentous events that capture you, grip you to the point where you're on the edge of your seat and begging for more. The overwhelming sensation of excitement as the world stops and you find yourself entangled in a world of passion and emotion for one spectacle. For these men, WrestleMania is that spectacle. Their stage, the squared circle. For some, this is where they thrive, feeding off of the drama that ensues every time they step through the curtain. Once inside the ropes, one moment can last forever. The reward for success is great, yet the price of failure can be devastating. On this grand stage, dreams come true, fans flock to the battleground, and wrestlers become immortalized. It is here where legends are made, and the true magnitude of this event is realized. Tonight, many stories will end, but others will only just begin. Although many of these men are rivals, they are bonded by a common goal, to become the best and realize the impossible dream. Lives will be forever changed. For many, it is the culmination of a lifetime's journey. However, for at least one, the journey must end. This is the night. The occasion is here. After months of anticipation, it is finally here. The worldwide phenomenon. WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. You hear the crowd reaction. This is the event. It is the biggest event of their lives. This is NLW WrestleMania, and it is finally here. A packed crowd from head to toe. It is in fact fantastic. I've never in my life been part of an atmosphere like this, and you see the dome covering the arena, and this is going to be one hell of a ride, one hell of a journey. This is No Limits Wrestling, WrestleMania. And we're going to kick off WrestleMania with a bang. It starts with the Money in the Bank ladder match. The winner of this matchup gets a guaranteed championship opportunity anytime, any place they wish. There you see the ladders surrounding ringside. This is one hell of a high-risk matchup. And the 6 guys going into this matchup have a huge opportunity on their hands. And introducing the first of the 6 guys about to compete in this matchup, the Second City Saint, the Second City Savior, CM Punk. He makes his way to the ring to a huge crowd response here in the Dome. And he knows what time it is. There you see the briefcase hanging above the ring. The object of this matchup is to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase and become Mr. Money in the Bank, a feeling that CM Punk knows all too well. He did not have to qualify to get into this matchup. He was awarded it by the commissioner after he was voted into NLW by the No Limits Wrestling fans. That adds a little bit of pressure to him, but I'm sure in an occasion like this, it's not going to faze him too much. Neither will it this guy, the cocky, brash, young, arrogant star, Cleveland's own, The Miz. Miz has been overlooked in recent weeks, however many have tipped him to win this matchup. If he can work together with his tag team partner Mr. Kennedy, who in recent weeks has shown cracks in the relationship, if you will. When they had that confrontation, all the Money in the Bank participants were confronting each other in the middle of the ring, The Miz took it upon himself to trash talk Mr. Kennedy They seem to be on the same page for the moment. But here's one guy who's not on anybody's page. He's on a page of his own. The Mexican luchador, Sin Cara, bound to thrive in these high-risk ladder matches. He makes his way to the ring. Another man who's been overlooked in recent weeks. However, he got the winning pin in the six-man matchup this past week on episode 19. He invokes a crowd response and his offense is incredible, and he's one of the ones you look forward to seeing competing in this style of matchup. And now you hear the reaction from the man, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, making his way to the ring for this Money in the Bank ladder match. He has worked his ass off in this company since the beginning, and if anybody deserves it, it is AJ Styles. All six men in this matchup deserve it equally. However, AJ Styles has been preparing for this matchup like no other since returning from injury, qualifying by defeating Chris Jericho. AJ Styles looking to make an impact in this matchup. And here's the guy, Miz's tag team partner, who wants to etch his name into the history books. He has the look of intent on his face. Mr. Kennedy. There have been rumours that he's been contemplating changing his name to Mr. Anderson. We'll see. Certainly if he wins this matchup, he'll be keeping the name Kennedy, I would assume. But the fact of the matter is, Green Bay, Wisconsin's own Mr. Kennedy looks to become Mr. Money in the Bank, and that leaves one. The big red machine, Kane. 323 pounds, and you know you got the high-flying offense in that ring. This is the one I'd be most scared of. The power that he possesses. He doesn't even lead a ladder to inflict damage on his opponents. He's got himself. And you see the six guys stare each other down in the middle of that ring. An incredible packed arena, a packed dome here tonight for the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. We're kicking things off with the high-risk Money in the Bank ladder match. It has been one of the favourites in wrestling. The ladders are scattered around ringside, and this matchup has begun. All the competitors, you see, they're going out to get the ladders now, and you see Punk on the floor there, Miz decking Punk in the early going, and now you see there the power of Kane. This is going to be one hell of a chaotic contest, I can guarantee it. Sin Cara, Mr. Kennedy, The Miz, Kane, CM Punk and AJ Styles battling for the briefcase. There's Miz with that ladder, and oh, well, I thought he was going to hit his tag team partner Kennedy, but it looks as if they're going to work on the same page. And Kane sent over the steel steps by AJ. And what the hell do you think Kennedy and Miz are doing now? And oh my, look at this. AJ standing atop the ladder, and look at the balance. And oh my, he's right under that briefcase, and we could have this one ended early. He's got a hold of the contract, and oh, he's dropped. And that's not going to help you in his hanging, and there you see, dumped over the top rope by Kennedy and Miz, but they're both taken down by Kane and the ladder, and a drop kick by Sin Cara. Very quick offense. Hard to keep up in this style of matchup, where you got six guys all battling for the same thing, the briefcase, and there's the DDT onto that railing by Kennedy. Now is Sin Cara going to go for the briefcase? Oh my, but it's jaw-jacking right to the chin, flipping that ladder up into the face of Sin Cara is CM Punk, and now AJ with a stiff punch to Punk, but he moves out of the way, and here's the high knee by Punk, and are we going to see the running bulldog? Yes, we do. Don't want to use up too much of your energy early on in this matchup because of the high risk involved. And now what's Punk thinking? He's the only one standing in the ring at the moment, but he's laying that ladder up against the ring ropes, and what the hell do you think he's doing now? Kane, Kennedy and Miz on the outside. What's Punk thinking? Running against the ropes, and oh my, look at this! My God, athleticism by Punk. The somersault over the ropes and the plancha, my God. running along the ladder, and that was incredible. Already seeing glimpses of the high octane offense. And now AJ with the ladder in hand. What's he planning on doing? 4 of them out there. Oh my god, he's on the top rope. What's he thinking? And the moonsault with the ladder. It looks as if they're trying to outshine each other here. And from a winning standpoint, that's not a good idea, but from an entertaining standpoint, hell, keep going, guys. And what the hell is Sin Cara doing now? He's the only one left standing in the ring now, and oh my, he's on top of that ladder, and the crossbody from 20 feet in the air. Sin Cara comes crashing onto the 5 opponents, and already in this matchup, things have taken an ugly turn. Everybody's down, and it's all in the name of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Well, we'll take a look at the replay. Punk started it off. Here's the somersault plancher over the top. And then AJ with the ladder and the moonsault. And then it was Sin Cara climbing to the top, the 20-foot dive onto all of the bodies below. Now Kane, the only one left standing in the ring with that ladder. And Kennedy better watch out. He's hit with the ladder over the top, and Miz trying to catch Kane off guard, and now Punk on the top, and a drop kick to the ladder. Very crafty by Punk. One who is a former world champion in many places, except No Limits Wrestling. He'd like to start off by winning Money in the Bank, and there you see the ladder right into the face of Kennedy and the sternum. He's the only one left standing at the moment. CM Punk going to set up that ladder for his own devices, and is he going to somersault? Oh my, trying to catapult Kennedy, but Kennedy almost has the briefcase. And look at Cara using the ladder and saving this matchup. And it looks as if we've got some technical problems with our camera, the pink lens, but nevertheless they're fighting on top of that ladder, and now AJ Styles wants in the action. Kennedy beating up Cara on that ladder, and what the hell's AJ doing? Oh my, not a suplex surely. AJ, sunset flip. The sunset flip and the suplex simultaneously, and my goodness. Broken bodies that time. And I can't believe that AJ is still standing just about. Uses the ladder to climb his way back up to his feet. And now is AJ going to take down the briefcase? But instead, oh, it's the Miz. Miz trying to tip that ladder, but AJ, look at the balance, and sends the ladder off of the face of Miz. He's on the outside yet again. But AJ, oh my, Punk back in. Go to sleep. GTS by Punk to AJ, and oh now, again, more maneuvers, and oh, he's on his shoulders. And oh no. Oh my, Kenton bomb on the ladder. That could have broken his back. And now the only one in the ring now is Sin Cara. He wants to climb the ladder and win this matchup, but Kane follows him by the throat. Are we going to see a chokeslam from the Big Red Machine? Oh, wait a minute, he eyes up that ladder and... oh no. No, not this. Oh my! And now driving the ladder straight into the back of Sin Cara. Good grief. Repeatedly off of the back. And oh, now you see Kennedy with the ladder again. So much action going on, it's difficult to keep up. But it's entertaining as hell, I'll tell you that. And now our Miz and Kennedy going to team together again, crushing Kane between the ladders. And oh my, roundhouse kick by AJ, and a clothesline to Kennedy. AJ coming out of nowhere, and you really got to watch out, because you can't turn your eye, you can't turn your back for 1 second, because there might be somebody with a ladder or a foot to the face. And now crushing Kennedy into that ladder. Very dangerous here. But now, oh well, what's Miz doing with that ladder, placing it on those steel steps. AJ Styles climbing the ladder, but Kane back in. Kane back in, trying to prevent Styles from bringing the briefcase down. Oh, is Kane going to do it? But CM Punk on the outside and now dives onto Kane. Oh my, he has the sleeper locked in and he could theoretically get the briefcase. And oh, from the top, dropping to the floor. Punk was so close. But again, Styles is the only one on the ladder. But not for long, drop kick by Sin Cara. Drop kicking AJ Styles off of the ladder. And everybody's down. Not a man on their feet here. They're all down except for Miz. Miz coming back in, taking advantage of the situation. Everybody's down and now Miz. You look at him. Nobody's around him. Everybody's down and out. Miz gonna go for the briefcase, but oh wait a minute. His tag team partner Kennedy back in. And look at him, look into the eyes of his tag team partner. Miz saying, "Don't do this to me, man." And look, oh my god. Oh my god. Kennedy waving goodbye. Oh my god. Kennedy just realised what he's done. For the love of God. Holy crap. The Miz going through the ladder and snapping it straight in half. Look at this. Right through the ladder, and I don't think Kennedy realised until after it happened how much damage he did, but he's still gonna take advantage regardless, and the Miz is out cold, jeez. And now CM Punk wants to climb the ladder and win this matchup. These fans are still in a state of shock, they don't know what to think of that move. But Punk may just win it right here. While the fans are in a state of shock, and what's AJ doing? Oh my, running the ladder, clothesline! Clotheslining CM Punk off of the ladder. And the agility of Styles to come crashing down after running up the ladder. And this match is a flipping car crash. Bodies are broken, ladders are broken. Kane is laying everybody out with that ladder, but Styles and Punk are down. All in the name of being Mr. Money in the Bank, and we'll take a look at this again. Styles running up the ladder and the clothesline down to the floor. And this is an even more unique situation. That ladder has been placed strategically inside the other ladder, and what the hell's Kane thinking now? Sends Sin Cara into the ladder and now an elbow to the stomach of Kane. There aren't any ladders available to climb at the moment, but that's not stopping Sin Cara. He's using the best of his ability, and now he's going to climb along that ladder. Oh my, he might just win it here, but oh my. Loses his balance and comes crashing down onto the ladder in the back and spine of Sin Cara. The luchador's down, but Kennedy going to take advantage of this. That ladder's not set up properly. This is incredibly dangerous. But now, oh my. Well, didn't work out too well for Kennedy. He just went straight to the floor face first after Kane moved the ladder. Everybody is down, and anybody could win this. A boot to the face of Kennedy. And now it looks as if Kane spots Styles on the outside, and now he's followed in by the throat, and the chokeslam down to the floor. Styles is out, and I think Kane wants to take advantage of this. Now he's set the ladder up for himself, and this has been one hell of a WrestleMania opener. Kane grabs the briefcase, but oh my, Sin Cara back up, and look at the strength of Sin Cara. Pushing Kane off the ladder for a 180-pound man, that was amazing strength. Kane is down, rolling around on the floor. And I think the ladder's a bit too far from the briefcase. I don't know if Sin Cara realises that, but... oh, wait a minute. Well, what's the meaning of this? Sin Cara atop the ladder, Swanton! From the 20-foot ladder. I'm surprised nobody's... well, they probably are seriously injured. Look at them. The risks these men are willing to take, all for a shot at the heavyweight championship. The briefcase has still not been taken down, And we take a look at this again from the 20-foot high ladder. The Swanton bomb by Sin Cara onto Kane, and how the hell is he still on his feet? He's only using the ropes for leverage. It would surprise me if he was even able to climb the ladder after that. Oh, and a ladder off of the face of Sin Cara, and he goes out of the ring. And oh, wait a minute, everybody's down, and that leaves Kennedy. Kennedy taking advantage of this. An ultimate opportunist indeed. On Punk back in with that ladder and drives it off of Mr. Kennedy. Now CM Punk and Mr. Kennedy. Looks as if one of these guys is going to win Money in the Bank, but they're fighting the top of the ladder. And now Kennedy and Punk. Which one's going to win? Oh my. It looks like Kennedy's going to win it. Oh, now Punk trying to grab the foot. What's that going to do? Kennedy almost had it won, but oh my. And he's hanging in midair, he's stuck in that ladder, and these fans know Punk's the only one left. Stalling his time, he knows he's won this. Or has he? Kennedy is down, he's grabbed the briefcase, and oh my, from out of nowhere. From out of nowhere, where the hell did Styles come from? And he's won this. CM Punk looked like he had it in the bag, but AJ diving from nowhere and winning the briefcase. AJ Styles is Mr. Money in the Bank. What a match. What a WrestleMania opener. And you gotta feel for CM Punk. He had this in the bag, and you see Mr. Kennedy there still hanging in the ladder. And look at AJ Styles, he cannot believe it, he's hugging that briefcase. He is flying high. Punk nearly had this won, but alas, it was AJ Styles who ultimately got the deciding fall. And this is what happened towards the end of the matchup. It looked as if Kennedy was going to win it, but CM Punk hanging him up in the ladder, and then when it looked as if CM Punk was going to win this, it was AJ Styles out of nowhere diving onto the ladder, knocking CM Punk off of it, and then taking the ladder down, taking the briefcase down, and winning this matchup. CM Punk is going to have to wait for a title shot, because AJ Styles has got one anytime he chooses. Will he cash it in tonight? Will he cash it in a year? Who knows? AJ Styles is Mr. Money in the Bank, and he is over the moon. He celebrates on top of that ladder, and CM Punk cannot believe that he has lost this matchup. Any one of these 6 guys could have walked away with a briefcase tonight. Any one of them deserved it. But it was AJ Styles who won this match. CM Punk devastated for the moment, and AJ Styles is Mr. Money in the Bank. What an opener, and there you see Raven in the back, the former Hardcore Champion, awaiting his Hardcore Championship matchup, which is a few moments away. Raven set to take on the Big Show and Kevin Nash in a triple threat match for the Hardcore title. But coming straight up next is the IC Championship match, the Intercontinental title on the line in a triple threat matchup. It is Alberto Del Rio defending against Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho. That matchup will be next week, the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Benoit, Jericho and Del Rio coming up next.